morning, my dear students. You all are most welcome in my class. This is Rajesh Kumar sir. Students, today I will cover class 8, subject SST. The sector of this subject is history, and the type of this subject is colonialism and urban change. Chapter number 8. Students, as you better, topic is the head. Yeah, type is the head of the lesson. So, first of all of you try to understand what is the real meaning of the given topics. So, I will discuss about the given topics. Students, what is the meaning of this given word like colonialism? Colonial, this it means imperialism. Okay, and now urban means city and change means revolution. Okay, students, now here given of topics, and now try to understand in the real meaning of this word. Like colonialism means होता है, imperialism it means उपनिवेश. It is the basically this word is belongs to trading. And now urban means city, means शहर. Change मतलब बदलाव, परिवर्तन means revolution. Okay, now so it is clear, urban and colonialism and urban change it means उपनिवेश, शहरी उपनिवेश में बदलाव. That's okay. Students, here word of urban. So the name or the noun word of this urbanizations. Okay, what is the meaning of the urbanizations? इसका मतलब क्या है? शहरीकरण. Okay, what is the meaning of this word? Students, moving from village to city in search of work is known as urbanization. Okay, students, now try to understand the real meaning of this given chapter and the what is urbanizations. Moving from village to city in search of work is known as urbanizations. मतलब लोग गांव से शहर की ओर आते हैं अपने काम के उद्देश्य, काम खोजने के उद्देश्य से. Now this process is known as urbanizations. Okay, let us start. Students, you know many socio-economic changes and developments took place during the British period. आपको ये मालूम है ना कि चाहे वो हमारा सोशल हो चाहे इकोनॉमिक हो, इन सभी के क्षेत्र में ब्रिटिश पीरियड में बहुत ही बदलाव हुआ है. As a consequence of these changes, different regions of the India become interdependent. Now, It is dependent upon the growth of population. It is linked to the growth and development of the industrializations, de-urbanizations, in the just the opposite of the urbanizations. Students, here word आप इसको Z से भी लिख सकते हो या S से भी लिख सकते हैं, you are free. And now your word of de-urbanization. Okay. Students, this opposite word of urbanizations is de-urbanizations. Now next topic given your book, de-urbanizations in colonial India. I repeat again, the next topic given your book, de-urbanization, wait for a moment. Urbanization in colonial India. Okay. And this topic has given many and more points. Now, for the sake of convenience of the trade, the British developed new centers of the trade like Kolkata, Madras, and Bombay on the stream in the western coastal areas respectively. Students, but you are confused here. Sir, in this time Bombay known as Mumbai? Yes. Students, here Kolkata in this time Kolkata and Madras, Chennai, Bombay, Mumbai. Now repeat again. Here three cities name. This is the earlier name and this is the modern name. But your book has given earlier name of this city. तो इसलिए आपको कंफ्यूज नहीं होना है. Clear? In the late 18th century, these places become presidency cities under the British. In the period of British rule, three presidencies term. ब्रिटिश पीरियड के दौरान 3 प्रेसिडेंसी टर्म थे. These are Calcutta, Madras, and Bombay. 3 cities were the very important right to through the ancient as well as the Mughal period, but gradually lost their importance. हालांकि यह मुगल पीरियड के बाद इसकी अपनी जो रिपुटेशन थी, अपनी जो डिग्निटी थी, वो लॉस्ट हो गया. Next topics, growth of new towns. Students, now your next topics as given like growth of new towns. A number of new towns and new suburbs were built to house the British, and the pattern of new town planning changed. India was still divided into administrative district as the under Mughal, and the towns was functionist at a district headquarters were the ones where most of the new architectures was built. British rule मुगल रूल जो मुगल पीरियड जो भी इनके शासन में हुआ कि डिफरेंट तरीके से जो भी रूलर हुए वो अपना पर्टिकुलर सिटीज को बिल्ड करते गए और इस तरीके से क्या हुआ कि नए नए शहरों का निर्माण होता चला गया। बट ब्रिटिश ने जो अपना न्यू टाउन्स बनाया उसके पीछे कुछ रीजन थे। नाउ रीजन्स आर देयर perceptions of the natures of Indian city, the fear of the further revolt along the lines of the unity of 1857। उनको ये डर था कि कहीं 1857 की तरफ कहीं दोबारा इस तरीके का अटैक नहीं हो पाए। कटिंग थ्रू एंड demolishing old city centers to make space for new constructions and planning techniques already in the use for ब्रिटेनियस इंडस्ट्रियल सिटीज। और वो लोग एकदम इंग्लैंड मतलब ब्रिटेन की तरफ यहाँ पे सिटीज का निर्माण करते हैं। नाउ नेक्स्ट टॉपिक एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव सेंटर्स या पोर्ट सिटीज। द ब्रिटिश एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव सेंटर्स वर सेट अप मद्रास, कलकत्ता एंड बॉम्बे, नोन एज द प्रेसिडेंसी टाउन्स। जो ब्रिटिश रूलर ने ब्रिटिश पीरियड में जिस ये रूलर लोगों ने अपना 3 टाउन को अपना हेड बनाया, इसको प्रेसिडेंसी टाउन्स के नाम से जाने गए, जिसके नेम है मद्रास, कोलकाता एंड बॉम्बे। बीइंग पोर्ट सिटीज दिस वर इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर द ब्रिटेन ट्रेडिंग एक्टिविटीज। और यहाँ से ये लोग अपने व्यापार, ट्रेडिंग मीन्स बिजनेस, ये लोग अपने बिजनेस को यहाँ से फ्लोरिश करते हैं। नाउ कमर्शियल सेंटर्स। Students, you know commercial word is the taken from the trading, it means business या व्यापार से लिया गया word है। The towns which were rich in fertile soil and where commercial crop like indigo, sugar cane and cotton were cultivated rose to importance as the commercial town। मतलब वैसे टाउन्स जहाँ पे सुगर कैन, कॉटन, इंडिगो इसकी खेती ज्यादा मात्रा में होती थी, ज्यादा उपज होती थी, ये प्लेस को कमर्शियल टाउन्स के नाम से जाना गया। इन ड्यू कोर्स दिस टाउन्स वर प्रोवाइडेड विद द नेटवर्क ऑफ द रोड एंड रेलवेज एंड फैसिलिटीज लाइक द सेंट्रलाइज्ड मार्केट प्लेस, गोडाउन एटसेट्रा वर एक्सटेंडेड टू देम फॉर एक्सपीडिंग ट्रेड। एंड यू नो फॉर द फ्लोरिशिंग ट्रेड required the many and more facilities, so all facilities provided by British in the commercial towns, like old town of the Mirzapur emerged and the important center of the cotton trade, with the Nagpur and the Banaras, Agra and Kanpur also become the center of the swift economic activities. Now, next, railway junction. Students, here junction. What is word of junction? I hope all of you junction. All of you listen this word and also watch this place. आप इस प्लेस को देखे भी होंगे। जैसे आप कहीं जाते हैं, लेट बी अगर हम लोकल बॉडी की अगर लोकल प्लेस की बात करें तो गोरखपुर जंक्शन, मुजफ्फरपुर जंक्शन, सुगाली जंक्शन। बट जो स्कूल यू नो योर स्कूल लोकेटेड इन द सिटी ऑफ बेतिया, बट आपका बेतिया में है ना, और रेलवे स्टेशन इज आल्सो लोकेटेड और रेलवे स्टेशन भी है, बट बेतिया रेलवे स्टेशन इज नॉट नोन एज द जंक्शन। सो आखिर ये जंक्शन का मतलब होता क्या है स्टूडेंट्स? मोर देन 2 routes meet a certain place. Okay, I repeat again, more than 2 routes meet a certain place या at a stations, this stations are known as junction। मतलब जिस स्टेशन पे, जिस रेलवे स्टेशन पे 2 से अधिक ट्रेन की ट्रैक आकर के मिलती है उसको जंक्शन कहा जाता है। नाउ हियर रेलवे जंक्शंस, द रेलवे वर बिल्ट बाय द ब्रिटिश to connect resources rich region with the ports and the trade centers. Many towns grew along the rail route like the Mughal Sarai and the Jamalpur. Next, army cantonments The British army was posted at various places to prevent foreign invasion and the internal revolts. हालांकि ब्रिटिश जो थे वो बाहर से किसी कोई फॉरेन यहाँ एंट्री नहीं कर सके या इंटरनल कंडीशन खराब ना हो सके, इसके प्रोटेक्शन के लिए आर्मी की गठन किया. This cantonments area developed into towns. Ambala and Meerut are the example of the cantonments. Next, hill station. To keep away from the hot and humid place, the British built several towns in the mountainous region and called this hill station. Like Uti, Munnar, Simla, Mussoorie, Darjeeling, and Mount Abu are the some such towns. Next point here given, the colonial towns. Now, the colonial towns were different from traditional towns in India. हालांकि colonial जो towns है, वह traditional towns, इंडिया के traditional towns से काफी ये अलग था. Traditional urban center. The old Indian towns were well defined, compact spaces which were often enclosed by fort walls surrounded by the deep, broad ditch. Hence, most of old cities were called walled cities. They were meant to protect the cities from the invader. पहले के जो शहर हुआ करते थे वो दीवारों से पूरा उनके बाउंड्री घिरे हुए होते थे और इसलिए उन्हें cities from they are meant to protect the cities from environment. Now, colonial urban centers. The colonial towns were distinct from the earlier Indian towns. They were different in the following ways, like this design and layout, white and black towns, municipalities, etc. इस तरीके से काफी अलग अलग हुआ करते थे. Now, here discuss about the white and black towns. The British built their towns away from the old cities where native lived in the order to maintain their distance from them. They were called white towns and the old cities were called black towns. मतलब जो ब्रिटिश जो थे वो एक शहर का निर्माण किए जहां से वो पूरे इंटरनल कंडीशन को देखा करते थे, उसको व्हाइट टाउन्स के नाम से जाना जाता था और जो ओल्ड टाउन्स थे उसको ब्लैक टाउन के नाम से जाना जाता था. Municipalities in colonial towns, municipalities were established which carried out the task of local government. हालांकि जो म्यूनिसिपैलिटीज का वर्क था वह लोकल गवर्नमेंट में होता है, आपको मालूम है, यानी लोकल सर्विसेज लोगों को प्रोवाइड की जाती है. लाइक दिस वाटर सप्लाई, ड्रेन, हॉस्पिटल. इस prosperity town had is the on corporations. Even today, India follows the system of the urban government that the essentially the same that created by the British more than 100 years ago. आज हालांकि जो हमारे इंडिया में जो सिटीज में फॉलो हो रही है यह लगभग 100 वर्ष पहले इंग्लैंड मतलब ब्रिटिश वाले ने कर चुका था. The current structures of the municipal bodies is the based on Lord Ripon resolutions on the local self-government that was adopted in 1882. हालांकि ये 1882 में यह रूल लॉर्ड रिपन के शासनकाल में जो हुआ या उनको जो लोकल सेल्फ गवर्नमेंट के नाम से जाना जाता है, सेम वही कंडीशन आज के डेट में हमारे इंडिया में इंप्लीमेंट हो रही है. नाउ रिपन इज द देयरफॉर कॉल्ड द फादर ऑफ लोकल एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन इन इंडिया. नाउ स्टूडेंट्स, in this week this chapter is finished. I hope all of you understand all matters given your book, all objectives given your book. Okay, all the best of luck.